Right, let's see if this works. Oh, why have I got double me? Let's go back to this so I can figure it out. Um, okay, there we go. I think I fixed that. Oh my goodness, what was that? It's updated OBS and I don't know what's happening anymore with it. No, I don't want to start from the beginning of the game. Hi, Apollo. Hi, Joe. Does it sound okay to you? I don't, I think they've added like a new thing where I can like hear myself through OBS now if I want to. And it threw me off for a moment. I was really confused. It just looks different as well. But as long as you can't hear me twice, that's all that matters. Yeah, I have turned it off, don't worry. I just didn't realize that was a thing. So I was confused. Okay, B deck second class. So, before we get back into this, I'm going to try and remember where we were at, because it's been a while. I'm sorry about that. Life, you know. But we were in the room. Well, there's the two rooms at the end of that corridor. And I'm trying to find, I think, another tile. So there's already one in the picture frame. I've got two, and I need a third one. There's also a shower curtain I found that has a hole in it. Don't know what we're doing there. And we had some very weird conversations with people. Sound normal on that end. Good, good, good. Okay. That makes sense. But yeah. Are you sure you want to resume from here? Yes. Hopefully game sounds okay. I haven't touched it since we last played, so it should be all good. Oh. Is this... So this is the one without the hole in it. I need to turn this down on my end. It's too loud. Yeah, so I don't know what... It's completely dry. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's a shower head. Feels dry too. That probably means no one has used it in a long time. Okay. It's a shower knob. There's no water coming out. Soap holder. I can't remember what the quick keys and stuff are anymore. Plates. Looks like some kind of tile. Probably ceramic by the feel of it. Okay. No shower for us. I mean, actually, I'm saying I don't remember what they are. It tells you here what they are. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. I wanted to click back. I know there's a room to the right. So, I mean, this is what this is supposed to be, but in the other one, right? Have to be stinky. It's a sofa. Do you not get mad again? Oh no, I wanted to... Can I not look at this? No. Right, there's nothing in this, but there is in the other one, isn't there? Like, the other room, there's something in the display case. Nothing left in the frame. There's water. Pillows, bed frame, blanket. I'm clearly just missing something. There's nothing in there. A light so we can see. Yeah, it's helpful, isn't it? Okay, I'm going back to the other one. Oh yeah, Lotus and Santa. Fuck me. I forgot we'd done code names. So this is what these are going to go on. But I can't do this until I've got all of them. This is the shower. So it's a wall covered in small tile squares. Yes. This is, yeah, I'm assuming it's going to say the same things. This is the one with the shower curtain that has the hole in it. And I don't really know what I'm supposed to do about this. Oh, I can do it from here. I can see a single tile. Fifth from the top and third from the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thing's not budging. Oh, is it on the other shower room? It's this one, isn't it? Right, okay, let's try and remember this. Let's try and remember this. Oh shit, I've just gone straight back in. Lotus, Lotus, hush up, okay? I've got important work to do. Since you guys are useless. This one's loose. Under with my nails. Ooh. Another plate. Yay. Oh shit, do you know what I don't have again? Is... Oh, I need to take a picture of this. Let me grab my pen and paper again. 1 second. Right, little book of notes I already had, but I have to put the pen away because otherwise the cats would have it. Right, okay. I feel like I might need to take a picture of this. Like the tiled, like the photo frame over here. Right, let's go back. Can I do this now? Right, okay. I think it's this one up here. Yes, it is. And then it might be this one up here. It is. Oh, look at that. Perfect, guys. Perfect. I wonder what the hole in the shower curtain was for, but also it wouldn't let me do anything from that side. I didn't realise that I could look through it the other way. We did it! Ooh. What's this? What do you mean, what's this? Pretty obvious, isn't it? It's a hole in the wall. Like a hidden safe or something, you know? Anyway, let's take a look. Of course Santa knows all about where safes are hidden. I think there's something inside. There's a key. Ooh, Mars key. We have seen the Mars room. I don't remember where, but somewhere. What were we calling him? Was it Jumpy? Is that what they were calling him? Do I think he's some kind of thief? I didn't say that, okay? That's just what you're taking from that, alright? Jumpy messed around a bit with the key he had and looked blankly at the picture that slid down.
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
Santa had only been mumbling to himself, but it drew Lotus's attention. She looked at the picture and paused.
I think I've seen this picture before.
Oh.
Where?
In a book. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Why are some words in brackets? It's so weird not hearing your voice. You should voice this for us. It'd be fantastic. You should do it.
Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about it is giving me a headache.
Because they're special words. Santa put his hands on his head as though he were in great pain. Yeah, re-record the whole game. I need to hear this. You and Spec, go for it. Lotus merely arched an eyebrow in his direction and continued.
It's not a difficult concept to grasp.
Oh, she's saying that Santa's thick.
In essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
Lotus did not look pleased.
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy.
Telepathy? Oh my goodness, RJ! Hello! It's been such a long time. No swearing for 5 minutes. You come back and do this to me? Damn, can't believe it. Let me put a 5-minute timer on then, I guess. Let's see. I'll have to restart it if... I swear. I will try not to. How are you, RJ? How are you doing? I hope you're well. It has been a very, very long time.
Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close
Have to
enough
be
for a
kid
simple
friendly now.
translation.
I mean, fair. Fair. Santa suddenly burst into laughter.
Are you serious? Telepathy? Who do you think we are? Kids from the 70s? I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something like that.
This is a video game. Telepathy might be real. It has. It's been so long. I hope you're doing well.
Yes, I agree.
Lotus' response was surprisingly curt. Jumpy had expected at least some
I
conflict.
read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it.
Didn't you just... Wait a minute. Did you not just tell Santa that it was easy to understand? Is that not the conversation we just had a moment ago? What?
I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said. It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory.
I think she does hate him.
There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure. But even so,
The random little...
Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his book.
Lotus indicated the picture they'd all been looking at. This one. After a moment, she walked up to the strange picture, examined it, and spoke.
Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
I mean, you're kind of blocking some of it now. This is a seahorse. You see this? This is a seahorse, but the seahorse has a leg. We're not going to talk about what this is from the seahorse, because we're child friendly now. But this is a seahorse, standing on a leg. Over a grave. This is a cross like a grave. This, above them, is a bigger seahorse. They've only got a little tail, a little curly tail, standing on their leg. And once again, we won't discuss what this is because it's child friendly. And yeah, this is just the land, the ground where the graves are. They're clearly very upset about whoever is buried here. These are the clouds in the sky. That's it. That's what I see. That's what it is. They're mourning. They're mourning. Poor little legged seahorses. Santa answered for anything. That's spot on. What's Santa gonna say?
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that?
It's abstract.
It's just black and white scribbles. There's no
Wow.
meaning. That's it.
I mean, you could say that about a lot of things. You could just say, oh, it's just scribbles.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
I guess it looks like...
Seahorses. A man's face. Seahorses is not one on here. You just don't understand that. Small boat floating in a lake. Well, I don't see that at all. A dog? I don't see that. Koi. Maybe koi? Butterfly I don't see. A man's face I also don't see. I don't know what this is. What is this? Funi Arinpa. How dare they not have seahorses? I can't believe it. What is this? It's Funi Arabina. I don't see any of these things. I might go koi because potentially, like, this could be a koi fish. I don't know because I've no idea. I'm assuming because it's abstract there's not a right or wrong answer. What do other people think? What do you think this looks like? You have to pick one of these. Which one would you say? Oh, I've only got 30 seconds left of no swearing. Wherever your heart leads you. But what do you think, Apollo? What do you think? Spec, hello! Thank you for joining. How are you doing? Would you like to tell us what you think this looks like? You don't want to say? Why don't you want to say? Don't be sad, Apollo. I can say I gave a whole thing about what I thought this looked like, Spec, and then it gave the options, and it was none of the options. Oh, you know what it is? Ah, what? So it's actually one of these. Like, it is actually one of these things, is that what you're telling me? Well, maybe I go koi, because I went seahorse, and, you know, it's close enough, right? I don't know what this bottom one is. I am feeling very C. It has, I think, what it's supposed to be. Okay, it's not gonna be mad at me for getting it wrong, though, is it? I'm going koi.
Koi? See, here's the head and the tail.
I don't know what Jimpy's talking about.
And this here's the hands and the feet back here. Looks like he's got some wings on his back, too.
No, I think you're chatting shit, because I can swear again. If Gay gets mad at me, you'll fight it. Thank you so much. After 3 seconds of silence, Lotus looked at Jumpy.
I really don't think that's how koi looks.
Wow. Alright, alright. What the fuck do you think it is, then?
Junpei, are you just screwing around? Forget it. I'm just gonna tell you. This is a dog.
I'm sorry, you fucking what?
See? Like this.
I just pointed out parts of the picture and eventually a dog took shape in them. No. No, it doesn't. A dog does not take shape in this. What are you talking about? Where is the dog? Is it going to show me? It looks as though she had a point. I still can't see a dog. What? This looks like some sort of demon. Like, this is a long arm, and then this is their head, and this is another arm. I don't know what this is. I don't see a dog! I don't see a dog! How? How is it a dog? Like, is it the entirety of a dog, or is it just a dog's face? Like, what? Not a pit bull. The square is the nose. This? It's a whole dog. Okay, so this is a nose. I do not see a dog. You see the legs under it? What? Where? Where is their legs? Do you mean this? Is this legs here? Like this one, this, and this? I don't see this. What's all this then? It's got very tiny leg. Tiny legs. Because if... Well, how are its legs there and its nose there? Oh! No. I do. This is its bum. And this is its back leg. It's got an ear here and an ear here. And then it's got the little face here and the black are where the eyes are. And then it's got the white that comes down and around the nose. I do see it. Yes. That took so long. But now I can, like, now I know it's there. I can 100% see it. But I could not see that for so long. Oh my gosh. I was like, how is its nose so close to its legs? I know what you mean. Its head's like over this way. It's like a perspective thing. Oh, I know what you mean. Okay. That took an embarrassing amount of time. Let's move on. Yeah, I don't think I'd have got that from this. Yeah, definitely easier to see once you know. I would not have got it from this, though. At all. Santa also nodded in agreement.
So, now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps us.
Notice nodded and began to speak.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once.
Oh, Great Britain.
They took two similar pictures.
It should have been seahorses. 100%.
Both of them were difficult to identify, initially. But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else.
Yeah. Do you know from a distance I can see it better? Is that a thing I'm allowed to do? Can you do that for me? Because I'm scared. Yeah, I think it looks so much clearer from a distance. I feel like you're closer to those people to be able to plug. What a shame they just missed this whole ordeal.
These two pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat.
Okay.
The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog.
Okay. Very clearly a dog. Obviously.
So, their experiment. First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world, outside the reach of British airwaves.
Wait, is this the woman in the hat? Is that what this is supposed to be?
To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe, etc.
Now we know it's a little puppy.
Then, in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects. Roughly 1,000 people.
I'm gonna say it, guys. I don't see a woman in a hat on this photo. I see the dog now. I see the dog, but not the woman in the hat. Don't see a woman in the hat. Can you see the woman in the hat, Apollo? Is it going to show us? Is it going to show us that it's a woman in a hat? Like it did with the dog? Or am I just going to have to just never know?
They were shown the two pictures and asked, what does this picture look like to you? The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture.
That's not a lot of people. I don't see the lady. This looks like some sort of, I don't know, like a mountain, a volcano. This is like steam coming out of it. I don't know. I don't see the lady. Apollo, help me. Where is the lady in this photo? And her hat. Because clearly this is also very important. I'm like just going to stare at it for a while and hope I can see it. The palest bit is her face. This bit? Oh, yes. I do see her face here, and then she's got clothes on. Yes, this is her chest, I'm assuming. And then is this the hat? Even though Aurora is just like whoosh, windswept up. Yes, I do see it now. See, once you tell me, I'm like, yeah, okay, that's totally obvious. But prior to that, I can't see anything. Yeah, okay, now I see it.
3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture.
Okay, so this was easier. I suppose so.
Then, 2 days later, they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture was at least that many. After another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio.
Yeah, there is a lot less kind of black and white and different shapes going on.
This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same tests and the same 2 pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2% success rate. Not much of a change statistically.
So I'm more going to be able to know the dog photo.
Picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9% to 6.8%, a very significant increase.
Even though they'd not broadcasted it to the people that they were surveying, is that correct?
So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment? There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen?
Did they do this again? I feel like you've got to do this a few times. Lotus looked back and forth from Jumpy to Santa and back again. Normally calm and collected, she looked now as though she were very nearly possessed, and there was something manic about her manner. Look, she's clearly very interested in this, okay? Santa took an involuntary step backwards. No, we have to let her talk about her special interests. Jumpy didn't budge and stared straight back into Lotus's eyes.
Wait, does this have something to do with that field? Or whatever it was that you were talking about earlier? A field not visible to the eye. So, if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field.
Everyone neurodivergent. Yep. Specifically targeted neurodivergent people. What a bastard.
Huh.
Huh. Yep.
Psych!
Her manner suddenly shifted and Lotus smiled broadly at Jumpy and Santa. Are you fucking lying at us? Are you lying? She waved her hand dismissively, doing her best to laugh the whole confrontation off.
I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously. Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen. But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them.
Yeah, they really do love forgetting they're on a time death game.
In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station after all.
They also, last time, we had some really weird conversations. Really bizarre. At last, it seemed that Santa had gained control of his composure.
Right. Man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute.
I mean, she said it was true, though. Who knows? Maybe it was true.
I, really thought you were serious.
Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just pseudoscience.
Oh, okay, right.
Santa's awkward laugh. Santa and Lotus laughed, gave one another a jovial claps on the shoulder. Jumpy, however, didn't feel so much like laughing. Something felt wrong, unclear.
All right, enough nonsense.
Santa totally understands science, definitely. He's like, yes, I get it.
We've got the key. Let's get out of here.
He's got to seem cool, and in on it.
Word.
Oh, no. No, you just said word. Don't do that, Santa. Lotus and Santa walked away from the picture, but Jumpy stayed, staring at the picture of the dog. Woof woof.
A field not visible to the naked eye.
I don't know if I'd say it was cool, Apollo.
Morphogenetic field.
The more he thought about it, the more his head hurt. We already got the key. Alright, let's go to the hallway. I'll go get June. You guys head to the door. This game came out in 2009. Fair. Still, wasn't cool back then either. Yes, it unlocked. Good job, Jumpy. Thank you. Good, now we can get going. Come on, what are you guys standing around for? Let's get out of here. Not in his defense, the game is set in 2027. Oh my god, it's set next year? Shit, I should have played it next year. Come on, Jumpy, let's go. Let's go, June. Oh, this is creepy. The door's opening. It gives me the shivers. You found it. Thanks. They step through the door to find themselves in a wide hallway.
Another hallway.
Jumpy, June, Lotus, and Santa stopped for a moment and looked at their surroundings. Short distance away, a metal grate extended across the width of the hallway. Oh! Are the other guys going to be on the other side of this?
Come on, open!
It is good atmosphere in the game.
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
It's like I just rattle a little bit more and it'll work. It's like when people are in prison or jail on the movies, you see them rattling it as though it's going to get them out.
Damn it!
They took hold and shook, but it refused to move.
Look over here!
Nearby was a pair of elevators.
And the buttons? Of course they don't work.
Why would they work? That'd be too easy.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Are we going to have to, like, so is the other team going to be on the other side? And then, like, we're going to have to work together from what's in our rooms? Maybe?
Sure does.
Maybe?
Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go.
Jumpy grabbed hold of the knob and quietly pushed the door open. Oh, he was going to go to Connor's June. He entered slowly, trying to take in as much of his surroundings as he could. Oh, it's rubbish that you're ill. I'm sorry to hear that, Spec. The others followed shortly.
Oh. So it's a kitchen.
Food! Santa did not look pleased.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit? I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
Doesn't have a 9 on it, you fucking pleb.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
As they talked, Lotus headed deeper into the room. Oh, you're going to have to show us when you dress up as June. It'll be exciting and actually know who they are. Because sometimes you dress up as people and I don't know who they are. So, I mean, you look cool, but 90% better. Don't want to go infected. That's fair. Yeah, you have been ill for a long time. You definitely need the rest. Until at last, she stood in front of a door. It's got a key card swiper.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side
Ooh,
of that
yes,
grate we
please
saw
do.
earlier.
Why didn't he speak this? But don't we need a key for that?
No good.
Sorry, I guess that wasn't very constructive. To be fair, I probably have seen it before and just not known who it was. Because I'd obviously not played the game before. Neither Jumpy nor Lotus looked terribly happy.
Anyway, let's take a look.
Jumpy dug out the ship map from his pocket and spread it out in front of him. As he did,
Hey,
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
before Jumpy could finish, Lotus snatched the map away from him. Fucking rude. You said a little while ago. Did we not find it, like, just in the bit we were doing
let
a
me
minute
see
ago?
that.
She ran her finger across it, muttering to herself.
I knew it. See? Look,
Yes, yes, hold your horses.
Jumpy did as he was told.
What did you figure out?
Oh, do you know what? Looking at her now, I feel like I have seen you on cosplay. I think I have because it feels familiar. Santa and June moved over to look at the map as well.
This is handy.
see? We came in here. Now, if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
Yes, I definitely can tell what you mean. Is it here? Is this the grate and we're coming in and out? Or vice versa? Oh no, we came out here because there was two doors, wasn't there, in that corridor? Yeah, so we've come out here, we're now in here. We need to come out this way. With her finger, Lotus traced a path on the map.
How
Yeah.
about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Satisfied that she had been correct, Lotus folded the map and handed it back to Jumpy. Didn't we know this, though? Didn't we literally just say that if we got through that door, we'd be on the other side?
Thanks.
He took it and slid the valuable piece of paper back into his pocket.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
Yep,
That
I can
means
see that.
The key card is somewhere in here, right?
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then.
Yep, we need to absolutely ransack this kitchen.
Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Damn, it's like with a Scooby gang.
Okay.
Seek a way out. Da 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 da. This is the kitchen, and I'm over here. So we came in through that door. Voucher. It says appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. Do I need to... One second, I'm writing this down, just in case. Meat 10, soup A. Probably won't end up needing it. Seafood F. But just in case. 9 plates look pretty expensive. They're plates for appetizers. Remember, appetizers usually come on square plates. Okay. Oh, so that's 10 for the meat. A few flavors over there look like hats. The fuck? She's just fucking coaching us on this. So they're for soup. 15 of these plates. I'm assuming they're for seafood. Okay, but it says seafood F, so I don't understand that. Whoa, 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 what? These plates are for serving meat. No, I think we do need to know it. Okay. App 9, meat 10, soup A, seafood F. Wow, this pot looks like it's made out of silver. I bet drinking tea from this pot would be really yummy. Spending the day off with June, drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen for me? Jumpy? Oh, nothing. We don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. Oh, that door's bolted. Oh my god, is that cheese? There's milk in here. Milk in an iron barrel. Cheese! There's a bottle. There's a bottle. Something behind the cheese. There's a little green bottle back there. A bottle of oil. Cooking oil. Make something slippery. Oh. Cheese! Gouda cheese. If you don't cut open the case, it usually won't go bad. We can eat this. What's the point of escaping when you've got this much cheese? Yeah. I mean, the fact that we're going to drown, I think might be the point in escaping. But this cheese is pretty good. There's cheese. So much stuff in here. A whole lot of cans. Probably a pantry. Yeah. Can I not? Wooden box on the second row. Oh!
A rusty... I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
Oh, we got a knife. Cheese and drowning, no cheese and living without cheese. I mean, fair. What's the point of life if you don't have cheese? The knife seemed important, Jumpy thought, but it wasn't going to be much use the way it was.
It's futile.
Futile?
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really.
I feel like she's dodgy, right? Like, she gives me dodgy vibes. Like, is she going to be evil?
I was just thinking about futility.
Huh?
She wasn't making much sense. Jumpy tried rephrasing his
Why were you
question.
thinking about futility?
At last she
Well,
answered.
it has something to do with the Titanic.
The Titanic?
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. There was a novel that had a bunch of stuff in it that described the sinking of the Titanic before it actually sank.
It really is her special interest. I mean, I didn't know she was going to link this to the Titanic. She is just... I don't know. She's odd. I don't know. There's something about her vibe where I feel like she could turn around and be like some sort of evil mastermind, and nobody would have expected it.
Yeah, that's the one. The title of the novel is Futility. It was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But
I know. I mean, I didn't know the name of the book, but the story was the same, right? It was just like what happened on the Titanic?
And now I'm expecting it. True.
yeah,
Well, I heard it was all a hoax.
a hoax.
I heard that the stuff that matched up to the Titanic so well was actually added after it sank. Apparently, the only thing that was the same originally was that a boat ran into an iceberg and sank.
But the novel was published in 1898, 14 years before the accident.
The cheese are all linked to the Titanic. She's shooketh. Look at her. Absolutely shook.
Like I said, that was the first print of the book. 14 years later, the author heard about what happened to the Titanic. He figured that was his chance, you know? He just went back and changed some stuff in his novel, so that it matched the Titanic exactly.
But you'd have to republish the book though, right? Although, back then, I don't know how that worked. Jumpy starting off a whole groove. Really, her vibe is false, so he's evil. Damn.
Really?
Really? There's no such thing as premonitions or any of that stuff.
For a moment, June looked very unhappy, more so than Jumpy thought was normal for such a discussion. Fucking rude, Jumpy. Why are you doing this? But it lasted only a moment. For no apparent reason, she suddenly looked up at him alarmed.
But that wasn't the only book that predicted the Titanic sinking.
It wasn't?
Yep. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead.
Why is she... It's so... What a coincidence. Is this why she's been put on this? Because she's so obsessed with the Titanic?
Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892.
It's like she's racked her brain to get this information. She's like, yep, found it.
Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, two ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, I knew you'd say that.
Hmm?
But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
What the fuck is this girl on?
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes.
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load.
She's giving you puppy dog eyes now.
These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
Yeah, get right, June.
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
What are you smoking?
See? He's even like, what are you on? She said she sat down, didn't write, and let the story merge. She was possessed. Automatic writing.
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
Decided it's probably best to say nothing. What June was saying was insane and utterly absurd. If he tried to take what she was saying seriously, he'd go mad.
Well,
Ha 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 ha. Jumpy smiled uncomfortably.
why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Yeah, we're on a time limit.
But
Voice trailed off and she glanced at the floor, troubled.
Come on, let's get back to it.
Jumpy tapped June gently on the shoulder and awkwardly reached around her to pick up the knife from the box. Ew. The blade is so rusty. So, we're going to need to sharpen it. Rolling pin, bins. There's nothing inside it. Nothing in here. Going through the trash really suits you. Wow. Oh, is it not? Is it not like this in the next ones? Listen, lady, I did you a favour. I know you just piss and moan, so I did it for you. I don't recall asking you to do anything. I ought to throttle you. Squeeze me? What the fuck is happening? Ooh. Okay, this has got a C and an E on it. One. So you can enter numbers at this thing. Is it an oven timer? Probably for entering a passcode. After all, the other door is locked. I guess it's that it'll open if we put in the correct code. One. Ow. Ow. It won't even let me guess. An iron oven. I wonder what they're keeping inside the oven. It's a dead body. Buns. Could use some as weapons. What kind of idiot are you? You're gonna run holding that thing while you're looking for the dead. Man, it was just a joke. Why so serious? Oh shit. Some bottles of seasoning. Wonder what this drawer is. See them at grate on top of the grill? They make it like that so that fat juices can drip off the meat while it cooks. Can I not open it? Can I oil it up? No. Area under the plate opens up. Sealed shut. I think that's where the coal goes. Wait, so what? This is on? Some kind of coals down there. They're bright red. Oh. Shit. It's a card reader. We gotta find it. I know we have to find it, May. I know. Oh, wait, that's not what I want to click. Hey Santa, could you open that door, please? What the hell? There's no way I could open that thing. Guess you're getting to that age where your eyes start to go. You better watch your mouth, boy, or someone won't live long enough to see that door opened. That's the exit. I don't think we can open it. I can't go to this. Oh, I need to look at this again. What? So number system that goes 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, 10, 11. Base 10 equivalent would go like this. A10, B11, C12. And 10 becomes 60. What? If it's some kind of hint. Do you remember what I told you about the code earlier? Here's a little quiz for you. What would 9 plus F be in the base 10? I'm glad he knew this without me doing shit. Okay, so what? That one's soup's 10? And F's 15 for the seafood? Is that what you're saying to me? So 10 equals 16. What? So 9's the smallest in this sequence, but the 10's actually the biggest? Yeah, you'd start doing the, you'd go back to the units. You'd start going up in the units once you get to the 10. Until you obviously get to then, you go up your next 10. Okay, so that's right. Keep going up until you get to 16. 10 soup plates. That's correct. Why are there so many plates? 15 soup plates, which is because that's F. And there are 16 meat plates, which makes sense. Hello, glitchy potata. Instead of a 10s column, you have a 16s column. That is nuts. I agree, this is nuts. You'd put A. I'm not gonna lie, Spec. This is very confusing. Do we need this for something else? Oh, is this maybe the code for the door? Not the door, the oven? Let's enter the password. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I was about to do. Too many numbers. Oh. There are plates everywhere. Oh shit, I can look in here. Oh, it's a whetstone! What are you planning to do with it? We're going to sharpen our knife. Wait, okay, so can I combine? Getting sharper by the second. I should be able to cut something pretty good with this. Ooh, but what am I cutting? I don't actually know what they want me to cut. Sink, it's still got water in it. There's a couple of plates in there, but I don't think they're going to help us much. They did explain it very quickly. Can I add oil to the water? No. I don't know what it wants me to cut though. This is the thing. Ooh, can I cut the cheese? Cheese on the shelf. Cheese on the shelf. Cheese on the shelf. Can I not cut the cheese? Damn. This had the milk in it. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much, Glitchy Patata. Do I have to select an item to use it? Yeah, down here. It's empty. I've not looked at this actually. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it is in this bottom. It's down here. Can I not look at them? Fine. Oh, Jumpy, you can reach really high. I can jump pretty high. Here we go. Why am I jumping? It's a bolt and it's really rusty. Will this even open? We won't know until we try. Let's give it a shot. Damn, no dice. Can I use the knife? Won't open until we can use them as well. Actually, yes, I was going to say. Lubricant, what if we use the oil? Cool, let's put some oil on it. Come on, you little son of a bitch. We've done it. Got you, you little bastard. You did it, Jumpy. You're so smart. It's a good job my no swearing thing's worn off, isn't it? Oh, it's a fucking freezer. As Jumpy walked into the room, a blast of cold air washed over him. Almost instinctively, he folded his arms tight across his chest, doing what he could to conserve body heat. Damn. It is because he's so jumpy. I hope you're well, Glitchy. I hope you also don't mind me calling you Glitchy. If you have something else you'd prefer me to call you, please let me know.
Oh, it's cold in here. What is this place?
Are you blind? It's a freezer.
Santa's just like, mate, how can you not tell what this is? Santa's teeth had already begun to chatter. Hardly surprising. The freezer was far too cold for someone dressed as he was. Wow. Are you freaking chatting shit about what he's wearing? Are you judging him? You okay being called Glitchy? Oh, good. Oh, well, hopefully I don't make you hate this game with how terrible I am. Dubukin! Oh my goodness, hello, it's been so long. Is that a dancing pug? That is cute. Lotus, however, was in even worse condition. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Way. That's way too cold for me.
She has much less clothing on.
Freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
I hope you're okay to begin. I hope you're doing well. It's been a very long time. Yeah, Glitchy Spec was the one, well, Spec and Apollo were the ones that told me about this game and recommended it. Because it was on offer as well on Steam. I don't know if it still is anymore, but it was on a really good deal for all three of them. So hopefully I'm going to play them all. And with that, she ran out of the room. As Lotus left, June came in.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
White puffs of steam hovered in front of their faces as they talked. Just got inventory over. Do you now can relax? Good, 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 good. You can have a nice, relaxing weekend. I've been alright, thank you. Life's been chaotic. I have a baby now, so you know. But it's been good. June had already started to
You
shiver.
don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside.
Oh yeah, shit, she had a random fever and then passed out, but it was very brief. It was a bit bizarre.
No, I'm fine.
Also adding to the weird vibes.
My fever's gone now.
But
Jumpy had scarcely opened his mouth.
Huh?
Oh shit. When the thunderous sound of metal upon metal rang from behind them. In unison, they spun around to find out the door had only recently come through. Was closed. Oh. It is awesome but tiring, yes, definitely. Oh fuck, we're stuck in here. Are we gonna drown again? Are we like the beginning of the game? Gonna fill with water? Ha ha ho! It makes me laugh, the fucking little noises they make. I really wish I'd heard Apollo and Spec making these sounds. I think it'd been funny. Double drowning, yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, the boat's sinking, and then we're also drowning in here. Jumpy rushed to the door. You were great. I bet you were
Why did it
great.
suddenly close?
I bet. Wait, is Santa and Lotus outside? Have they locked us in? Desperately, he grabbed hold of the doorknob. Oh, fuck me, it's frozen.
Ah!
Smash it with the knife. It was cold beyond cold. Merely touching it was
The
painful.
knob's frozen.
That's what I mean. I don't know if they're in here or if they'd left because they were cold.
But why?
We'll find out, won't we? They quickly deduced that the pipe next to the door had
Looks like
ruptured.
the pipe next to it broke, and
Water released by the rupture had hit the door and frozen instantly. Fucking hell. Yeah, he is here. Santa shoved Jumpy aside and pounded against the door.
Hey, Lotus! You're
Oh,
in here, right?
Lotus has locked us in.
Open
What a
the door.
bitch. Santa's here, don't worry. She wasted no time in
What do
responding.
you want? What's going on?
The door won't open. Try opening it from that side, please.
Police.
Oh, fine. If you say so. Hold on.
Soon they could hear Lotus on the other side of the door. Then the grunting ceased and they could hear light panting as if from exertion.
It's no use. It won't budge.
Yeah, baby girl, kick it down.
You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
She's fucking just leaving us to it, thanks.
Oh,
God damn it.
Santa was shaking like a newborn deer. She was hugging herself and was shivering violently. Even Jumpy with the heaviest clothes of any of them was clearly feeling the cold. With every breath they took, they could feel the cold working its way deeper and deeper into their bodies.
anyway, let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
two heads are better than none. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right. Well, let's just take a good look around this room, okay?
Right.
See, having to try and solve clues while you're also fucking freezing, it just adds another layer to it, doesn't it? They pushed in close to one another and began to search. Can I knife it? Yeah, can I not knife it? No, I can't knife it. There's water dripping from this pipe. It looks like the pipe burst. The water hit the doorknob and froze into place. The water actually seems almost warm. Oh. Thin pipe. Dry ice? Okay. Jumpy picked up the dry ice with his sleeves as to avoid burning himself.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
Did you say the water was warm? They're about to move on when June spoke up.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees.
This gal knows everything.
Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
Jumpy looked at her dumbfounded.
How do you know that?
Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge.
The queen of random knowledge. Beautiful.
It's bad to mess up when you're showing off.
Yeah,
Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
that's right.
That's wait.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
She giggled and did her best to hide her guilt. At least she was still feeling good enough to joke around.
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
Santa was now shivering at an astounding rate, but his curiosity seemed unaffected. I don't think we have time for this. I'm going out of the freezer now.
How the hell would I know? And how the hell is that gonna help us get out of here? We don't have time for this crap.
But it can turn into a liquid.
Jumpy stopped mid-sentence, surprised by June's interjection.
Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure.
This isn't really a good time for a chat about
But I was wondering the same thing.
wondering what?
wondering why carbon dioxide doesn't turn into a liquid unless it's under pressure.
Right? It just seems weird. Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees.
Santa's a smart king as well.
So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide? H2O and CO2 are pretty similar.
No, they're not. They're totally different substances. Look, guys, if we keep this up, we're just gonna freeze to death.
True. True that.
You good with that? You want to die talking about sublimation and gases? Because I sure as hell don't.
Fix both of them with a glare.
Now let's get back to work. Assuming you don't want to end up like a pair of ice sculptures.
I didn't mean for Jumpy to be this harsh in my response.
Oh, but Jumpy. There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees. I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees? You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
Water that freezes at 96 degrees. Ice that won't melt. That's interesting.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I feel like they're talking about it because it's going to be relevant. Or
I've
maybe
heard
it's not.
Called Ice 9.
Ice 9?
Shit, it's another 9!
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Damn.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be... So, you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O.
All the 9s.
Think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right?
Is this going to be relevant, or are we wasting time, or are we going to die?
But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yup.
She wasn't
Have you heard
finished.
the story about the crystallization of glycerin? For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it.
Can the answer not be both? Ah, true. She really does just know the most random shit.
They did all sorts of things to it, but whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize.
What the
But
fuck?
once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like... How do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating.
Shit, it's like the dog photo again.
Communicating in some way that we can't sense. And now it's happening everywhere.
So honestly, I'll be impressed. It was, in fact, a pretty interesting story.
That's pretty interesting. What does that have to do with Ice 9?
To his surprise, it was Santa, not June, who answered.
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees, man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick.
You're right, narration. It is interesting.
Alright, guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore.
This is literally what I was saying, Santa.
Seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. I freaking hate the cold. So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here.
Santa stomped off, clearly doing his best to pretend the cold wasn't affecting him.
Selfish, isn't he?
Still, Santa was right, and it was high time they got back to their search.
Ice is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
Okay, so I have some dry ice. I want to get back in here. Is there anything else? Okay, I can't. Oh, I have some frozen chicken. I didn't search this. Explode. Some frozen meat up there. It looks like pork. It's like a tag or something. Chunk of pork. Slip of paper in the meat. Probably we need to defrost it. Okay. Oh. Sturdy rope. I keep forgetting I need to search things to get more information on it. A water bottle. Can I use this to get the water? No, I can't use the bottle. Can I use the dry ice? Can I use the sturdy rope? Can I use the chunk of pork? Can I use the frozen chicken? No. I don't know. I don't know. Hello, just here to chill? Well, chill away. I hope you have a nice time. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me just save quickly. Nothing special about that. Fish! Fish! Oh, I have to click the door. Do I have to put the dry ice into the bottle? Is the bottle not going to be like frozen though? No. I've just said this. Oh, so I know what I wanted to do, but I have to talk to him first. What? I thought I could. I thought you wanted me to cut it. No? I need to crush it. Well, let me do it now. No. It's rope, but it might not necessarily be in here. Can I crush it with some meat? Oh my god, I actually can. Fuck, I didn't think that'd actually work. Fucking hell, I did not think that was actually gonna work. I was just like, I might as well try it. Can I not now? Do I have to click on the door? Okay, we need to hook it next to the doorknob. That's fine because I have rope. That's alright. One water drip from the ruptured pipe near the
Water
door.
into the bottle with dry ice, and make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. All right, that's set. So, what do we do now?
We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
A small rock. Huh. A small...
Jumpy looked down at the floor. Ice!
All right, this ought to do the trick.
Pulled his sleeve down to stop his hand from getting burned and grabbed a chunk of the dry
Ah,
ice.
some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
It was a pretty good size, about as big as a pool
All
ball.
right, guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Hide from the explosion. Both Santa and June looked at him with new
Where
concern.
exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, there is. Look, right here. We can hide in there.
Jumpy pulled the door open to the small cellar.
Come on, get inside.
Is it really going to make that big of an explosion? They've jumped into the hole. In his hand, he could feel the chill of the frozen carbon dioxide even through his sleeve. Tightened his grip, took aim, and prepared to throw.
All right, here I go. 3, 4, 5.
You're counting the wrong way.
Oh, oops.
The fuck is happening?
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
Sorry, dude. All right, for real this time. You guys ready?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
All right, here I... 3, 2, 1.
The people in this game are kooky. Jumpy threw the chunk of dry ice as hard as he could. With the same motion, he ducked down into the cellar with Santa and June, just as... What if he missed, though? That'd have been funny. Jumpy leapt out of the cellar and ran to the door.
Jumpy, the ice on the door. Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
Woo!
Blast must have shattered it.
Yes. All right, let's see.
Jumpy grabbed the doorknob and pushed with all his might. Hey, we're back. The door gave way easily and all three of them tumbled out of the freezer at once. Oh wait, shit, can we put that meat that has the label in it in the sink? June, really relieved, collapsed to the floor. Fucking hell, Santa, calm down. Santa shoved past Jumpy and went straight to the grill, which he immediately grabbed. Oh, we can put the chicken on the grill, actually, yeah.
Oh,
Forgot about
damn
that.
it. Hot, 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 hot. Fuck.
I did it! I did, Spec. Thank you, thank you. He proceeded to kick the grill in a futile but abusing fit of
Well, you
rage.
did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
Took Jumpy only a moment to find her. She was sitting on the counter, idly scratching her chest.
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
She gives absolutely zero shits that we just almost froze to death. With a great yawn, Lotus lowered herself off of the counter. Jumpy clenched his teeth and walked towards her.
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die.
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See?
That is true. That is true.
I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door, but I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
It was true that there wasn't much she could have done, but something about her tone. Jumpy gritted his teeth.
But there's one thing I have to ask you.
She might just have that kind of tone, you know, some people just do.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so.
Seemed that an accident was the only explanation for the door's closure. Nah, it was planned.
She really wanted to kill us. All she had to do was bar the door from the outside. But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least. Not an attempted murder.
She just laser. Jumpy swallowed his anger and did his best to apologize.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well that's all right. As long as you understand.
Lotus looked away and twirled her hair between her fingertips. His vengeance against the grill complete, Santa swaggered back towards Jumpy and Lotus.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
Jesus Christ. These two are going to kill each other. Okay, let's try this chicken on here. Hey, what are you doing? What are you going to do if the paper burns? Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's going to burn right away. We just got to keep an eye on it and the paper will be fine. I'm going to keep an eye on this pork. Good for them, yeah. I'm going to try taking the paper out. Be careful. Ouch! Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out. It's not coming out. The thing is frozen stiff. I can't get it out. We're going to have to cut the meat. Looks like that. Well, it's a good job that we've got a knife. C plus 10 plus F. I do know what CNF stands for. Corporate finance, what the fuck? Is this the code then for this? So is C 13, A is 11, B is 12. Is this 13 plus 10? Which makes it 23. And then plus F, which was 15. Is that right? Oh, A would be 10. Cook that frozen food. Oh, so it's 12. C is 12 then. Plus 10, which is 22. And then plus the F, which is 15. Correct? But this looks like it's a long thing. Do you know how to enter those numbers? I think E is for enter and C is for clearing. How long is this supposed to be? Because am I supposed to literally just put 12 and then 10 and then 15 and add it together? Oh, okay, no, it's a 3. It's a 3 thing. No? Wait, what? Oh yeah, shit, I know it is 10 actually because of the soup. Of course I know that. Oh, is it because 10's fucking 16, isn't it? That's why. Fuck my life. I forgot that. So is 12 actually plus 16, not fucking 10? So that's 28. And then plus the 15. Jesus. Right, okay. There we go. I forgot about the 10 thing. How it's not actually a 10. Thank you, guys. Ooh. What is this? It's the keycard. Oh, it's a Saturn keycard as well. Looks like a lowercase h, but a line through it is throwing me off. It's a symbol for Saturn. Oh shit, yeah, is it not going to work for here? Maybe. That's not what I meant to do. Yay! Let's go. So we'll be on the other side now. We did it!
I think we've been here before.
Oh, so we come through the Saturn door.
The elevators are over there, so that means...
We went into the kitchen through that door and came out on this side.
I mean, we knew that. Why are we acting
I
surprised?
think the map was right.
Looks like.
Then let's use it to plan our next move.
Next move?
Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here, don't we?
He's right. Let's get started.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes. Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D.
This'll... Will this not take us to where they went down? Did they not cut... Like, they were in a corridor next to us, right?
First, A and B.
They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped.
Yeah, there were 2 doors. But they were both locked. We couldn't open them.
Now, route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase.
That means it's door 5, one of the numbered doors.
Then do you think we would meet up with the other 4 after this hallway?
No, I don't think we will.
Why not?
Look, there by the stairs. See how the gate is opened? When we went into the kitchen, it was closed. But it's open now. What do you think that means?
They opened it.
Most likely.
And if we take Route C, we're going backwards.
That would be pointless.
Then that means...
We go route D. They all looked at the staircase. Its lazy curve leading down deeper into the ship.
Route D, then.
D it is.
Yup, Route D.
Then we're set.
I hope they, like, checked that dude's body that exploded. I don't know if he built it well. I don't know if there was really any body to check, but I hope they had a look around, see if he had anything. They jogged down the stairs until they reached the C deck.
Everything looks okay here.
Let's check the next deck just to be sure.
Yeah, just like I thought. D-deck is totally underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
He was, but he also was like, you told me if I did this, blah, 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 blah. So I feel like, I don't know, maybe he had some sort of note on him or something. But then again, with that would have also exploded, right?
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
Small comfort.
May as well head back to C deck.
What else is here?
There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs, just like the floor above.
Hold on. These are kind of different. See? There's a card reader on the side.
Another strange mark.
Ooh, what's this mark?
Hey, look! It's Lotus's symbol.
How is it?
Huh?
See? It's the woman symbol with horns on it. That seems like...
Oh.
Oh, ouch, 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 ouch!
Lotus had taken hold of Jumpy's hair. She began shaking violently, and he thought he heard a low growl coming from her
What
throat.
was that about the mark again?
Nothing.
Okay, so what does this one mean then? 1 second, I'm just adding it to my notes. Such violence. Jumpy began to wonder if she was not the devil itself. With an uncomfortable smile, June spoke up.
This is a Mercury symbol.
Mercury.
The horns symbolize the wings on Hermes' staff.
Oh, damn.
Hermes, herpes, whatever.
No, not whatever. They're very, very different, thank you.
If we can't get this thing to work, these elevators aren't going anywhere.
In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it.
Probably.
I guess we can't get on then. Let's just disregard the elevators for now.
How about this hallway on the left?
That's a
Whoa,
lot of
There's
rooms.
so many doors.
They weren't sure how many, but certainly enough to be discouraging.
Damn it. If we try and search all these, the sun's gonna go down before we've done half of them.
I think the sun already set.
I have a feeling this ship is the only thing that's going to be going down anytime soon.
Damn.
That's even worse.
Well, we can come back to this hallway later. Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
Time to head back to the stairs.
To the right was a small hallway.
Now, right hallway.
Quickly, they headed into it. It was approximately the same size as the alcove in front of the stairs. The hallway led towards the stair, and at its end was a set of double doors.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them.
All right, let's start with this one.
Jumpy nodded and grabbed the one closest to him. He gave it a small tug and felt it move.
Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it.
Thrilled to have found an unlocked door, he threw it open. So, like, we got to choose. Well, I say we got to choose. I don't know if we'd have said we didn't want to go this route, we wanted to go down the other, we wanted to go through the other door, if they would have let us. But, like, does that mean you could have, like, different, like, experiences in, like, I suppose maybe different endings from this game? Jumpy didn't know what to make of what he saw.
What?
Oh shit, 7 and 8. I want a 3. Simply stood unable to speak. The others simply stood open mouthed. Just a lot of beds. After a few long moments, Santa managed to speak.
What the hell is this? This place is huge.
Because they also say as well, we're going to have to make a team that's going to make 9 as well to get out. I don't know if we have control over, like, who gets out with us and who doesn't. A massive room stretched out in front of them. More a cavern than a room. Its vastness was oppressive, and it bore down on the 4 companions. It was not empty, however. The entire room was filled with lines upon lines of beds.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
They were simple things, little more than a pipe and thin mattresses. Yeah, there's not really... These do not look like they would be very nice to sleep on. There are indeed different
Is
choices
this a
in the game.
hospital?
Cool. So it has that replayability then. He had at last been able to put a name to the harsh scent that pervaded the room.
It definitely has the smell.
Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical tools.
Deputy surgery or somebody.
Hey,
Who's gonna
look
lose a
there.
limb?
The 4 doors at the end.
3 of them were emblazoned with a large single-digit numbers, made with thick red paint.
The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Why
It's
is
no
the
doubt they're
second door
numbered
blank?
doors. No shit, Sherlock.
That seems kind of strange, don't you think?
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
Jumpy headed towards the doors, weaving his way between the beds. He started with door 3 on the left and moved to the right until he reached door 8. They've got the things on them. You know they're not going to fucking open. Little thing that you do with the watch.
Oh, it's no use.
Well, of course. If it was that easy to open these doors, what would be the point of the Nonary game? We have to activate the red, or the numbered doors won't... Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Look, the display on the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you remember? The red at the central staircase? If no one was inside, it said vacant.
Oh, yeah.
But this one,
Oh,
there's
somebody
nothing
in
on
there?
it, right?
I wonder if it's broken.
Only one way to find out.
It's not responding.
All four took turns placing their hands over the red but refused to respond. They pulled at the lever and still did nothing. As they soon discovered, it wasn't only the red for door 8 that was behaving strangely, and none
How
of them
about the red
working.
on door 7? And door 3?
None of them are working.
What does it mean?
I knew it. Zero sure sucks at maintenance.
No, that's impossible. You really think Zero, who prepared all of this, would make such a stupid, simple mistake?
Have the other teams split up and gone through all of them?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why this thing ain't working.
Is that possible? I can't remember what numbers they all were. It was at that moment they heard a voice from behind them.
I believe the bottom of the device has been removed.
Oh, there we go. They spun around to see.
Snake!
But it was more than just Snake. Okay, they haven't gone through them.
Ace! Clover! 7!
Although they were glad to see one another, it wasn't terribly surprising that they had. If it had been the other party who'd opened the gate in front of the kitchen, it wasn't unreasonable that they'd bump into one another eventually. The rest of Snake's team, however, did look rather surprised.
How did you end up here?
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information.
Yeah, probably a good idea. After a moment of silence and surprise, everyone suddenly began to talk, desperate to exchange information. They talked about the rooms they'd been through and how they'd ended up in the same place. Of course, none of it was very useful information, but that hardly mattered. They were happy to simply see one another again. Although the level of cheer varied greatly from person to person, each one of them was wearing some manner of smile, almost as though they had already forgotten about the death of the ninth man. No, thought Jumpy, perhaps that wasn't it. Perhaps thoughts of his death were what drove them to smile at one another. Not in a morbid or hateful way, no, the ninth man had died, but they were still alive and that was something to be happy about. A sort of simple, uncomplicated joy, Jumpy thought. The joy of being alive. Still alive. He felt sorry for the ninth man, but more than anything, Jumpy was just happy to be alive.
There you have it. Our half of the story.
His part finished, Ace felt silent. For a moment, Jumpy was silent in thought. Then he spoke.
Okay, let me see if I got all this straight. When you guys got here, the bases for the Reds were already gone.
And you looked all over this room, but you couldn't find anything.
So you figured that there might be something in the hallway with all the doors.
So you went and had a look?
Yeah.
And while you were looking around, you heard voices.
Uh-huh. So you followed the voices and came back here.
Indeed. And that was how we found you.
Why don't we check those 3 reds again?
You're right. Huh. There's a long, thin gap on the bottom. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
Well, what about that hallway over there? Isn't there anywhere else we can go?
No, there isn't. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
Hospital rooms. That's what's behind all those doors?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
There was an astrological symbol engraved near the keyhole, however. I was able to get a good feel of it. I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter.
Not again. Those goddamn things are everywhere.
I wonder what they all mean.
For a moment, everyone was silent, deep in thought.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Of all people, it was Seven who answered, and with calm confidence.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
The Gigantic?
Jumpy looked confused. Santa hates space, confirmed. So did everyone else.
What is this Gigantic?
Seven knit his brows for a moment, then began to explain.
The Gigantic. She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. Actually, the Titanic had 2 sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gourdane bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself, which was impossible, of course. It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, but the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical...
So you're saying this Lord Gourdane bought this ship?
Yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
Pipe down, just pay attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So, I just figured...
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
I mean, that's a pretty fucking good reason.
No, I've got more.
Like?
Well, I mean...
Seven looked around desperately, doing anything to avoid meeting Lotus's piercing stare. He scratched his head for a moment and then gave up. Finally, he opened his mouth. Lotus sighed and shook her head.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Memory isn't back?
Jumpy was, he felt, legitimately shocked by what seemed to be new and very important information. Everyone else, however, seemed unimpressed. In fact, they all looked at Jumpy as though he had said something very strange. Oh yeah, because they'd all met each other before I had, hadn't they?
Your point being?
He decided to revise his attitude for the next question.
Was I the only one that didn't know?
Everyone nodded.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
What?
Then almost as if to save Jumpy from further embarrassment. Uh-oh, we've lost another hour. A bell began to ring from far away.
Huh. A bell.
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway.
Jumpy counted each chime carefully.
10, 11, 12. 12.
It's midnight.
Stop info dumping, start info rushing.
Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
We don't have any time to screw around. Let's get going.
Do you know if you turn the 6 upside down, it's a 9?
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
We've looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
That's not what he did not just say what this is.
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Don't freak out. We've already searched 4 of them.
4 rooms?
We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
Fucking 48.
There are 48 other rooms?
Her earlier experiences had apparently not encouraged Lotus to trust Seven. Seven scratched his head awkwardly.
Maybe?
Alright, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yeah.
Yes!
Jumpy was chosen to search the rooms on the starboard side, moving from fore to aft.
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah, sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right.
Then let's do this.
It's a lot of fucking rooms to search. The details decided, they left to begin searching. Out into the hallway they went, each to the rooms they'd been assigned. However... Dun dun dun. From far away, Jumpy heard the bell ring. It did so only once. It was 1
I
a.m.
better get back to the
Me, I
others.
can't read. I don't know who that is, but I'm glad you got jump scared. He jogged through the entrance of the large hospital room to find the 6 others already there. A, Santa, Clover, June, Seven, and Lotus. Oh. Oh, I do know who you mean from Critical Role. I do know. Oh, he plays Snake. They'd gathered in front of the door number 8. Or perhaps, to be accurate, they had gathered in front of the red next to the door number.
What are they doing over there?
Had one of them found the missing piece?
What happened, guys?
It was June who answered him.
Jumpy, look!
She was pointing at the red. He pushed through the others until he stood in front of it. Immediately, he knew what she had meant.
Vacant.
Jumpy sighed.
Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well,
Jumpy wondered why she was hesitating. The others looked as confused as June, but kept their mouths shut.
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
They all knew something he didn't, and Jumpy wasn't about to leave things that way. Finally, Lotus frowned and spoke. Yeah, I do know who he is.
Well, that's the thing.
You don't know.
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but the missing parts were already back in the red.
Uh-oh.
What?
Someone else is on the ship. Jumpy looked at the bottom of the thread again just to make sure. The slot had been opened on the bottom and was now covered with metal.
You're right. It's in there. What about the other two?
They're the same.
Let me take a look.
Jumpy quickly examined the other 2 boxes. Do you think something's going to be different?
It's just as you said.
Satisfied that they were also repaired, but still very confused, he returned to the others.
Alright, I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Correct.
none.
Ace and June nodded silently. Seven raised his hands as if to say not me, and Santa just shrugged. Jumpy doesn't trust women. Gosh darn it. Only Clover lowered her head and did nothing.
Wait a minute.
That was when he noticed.
Where's Snake?
Jumpy swept his eyes across the room a second time, but Snake was nowhere to be seen. Kill him? Oh, damn. Can't kill him.
That he found
We are he.
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
Maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
I'm surprised he didn't stay with his sister. Clover raised her head.
No! That's impossible!
Suddenly, she was shouting.
Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see. So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible!
She shook. Clover had started to shake, and the knuckles of her hands gone white. She spun around, but before she did, Jumpy noticed tears welling in her eyes.
I'm gonna go look for him!
The words were barely out of her mouth when she began to run.
Hold on, Clover. Wait!
Jumpy cried out to her, but he was too slow. She kept going, and before anyone else could react, she was gone.
That didn't work. Damn it. What should we do now?
Follow her.
Well, the red is working now.
No! We're not leaving 2 people behind! We should go look for them!
Oh, man. This ain't good.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only 5 hours left.
Only 5 hours. Yeah, that is not a lot of time, to be fair. Jumpy and the others nodded to one another and took off at a run. In front of the stairs that led to B deck, they decided to split up.
Split up.
All right, I'll take this direction.
Then I shall look that way.
I'll be over here.
See you all later.
Soon, only 2 of them were left. Those 2 were Jumpy and June, who had been a few steps behind the others.
Alright. We should go too.
At their pace, it's no time at all. True. So true. Honestly, at this point, they deserve to drown.
Yes, let's go!
Too much time info dumping.
But where should we start?
Let's see.
Casino, the first class cabin, the hall with all the rooms. Ooh. Oh! Oh, damn. Oh, guys, where should we look? Where should we look? I've got no idea. I feel like we can't go to the hall with all the rooms. It's going to take too long. And we've just come from the large hospital room. So it's got to be the casino or the first class cabin. You love me some gambling. Let's go to the casino.
How about the casino on B?
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
They took off up the stairs at a run. Before they knew it, they were there. So was Lotus. She was leaning against the wall, examining her nails.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
She glanced up at him,
Isn't
unimpressed.
it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
I'm just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
What is it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't we team up?
Team up?
Yeah. What? You need me to explain it? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8. Our digital route would be 1. But there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
What? Isn't that
Oh, if we add 7, 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 equals 26. The digital root of 26, 2 plus 6 equals 8. Wait a minute. What about the other 4? Ace, Snake, Santa, and Cloak?
Well, why don't you add them up?
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, and 1 plus 0 equals the digital root for those 4.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room.
Damn, she wants more to die.
Of course I know that.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
Of course not. What kind of woman do you think I am? Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we? Then we wouldn't really be leaving them behind.
Don't try to lie to us. I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
Because you beat a bitch.
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Well, you never know until you try.
No, you're not thinking this through. Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9. It is hidden,
Yep.
but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Yeah, that's right. The digital route for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
Lotus scratched the back of her ear.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. That's all you have to say?
She didn't sound particularly bothered by what Jumpy said. Nor did she seem particularly surprised.
Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
That's impossible. Are you being serious? And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the numbered doors, right? The number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
The moment he said it, Jumpy felt a chill run down his spine.
Wait just a second. You're skipping over a really big detail.
Yes, what she said was true, but how Lotus could remain cavalier about so terrifying a prospect was behind him.
Really okay? That means 3 people will die in the end. Are you okay with that? That's just...
Lotus's forehead
We
furrowed.
could have a moment alone. There are some things I need to think about.
Yeah, Lotus gives 0 shits. Jumpy and June turned and began walking away from Lotus.
That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation.
Yeah.
Jumpy's heart felt heavy and his steps sluggish, but he told himself pessimism would get them nowhere.
Well, regardless.
Good for her. So he forced himself to smile and turn to June.
Let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
Yes, you're right. We can think about those other things later.
Yeah.
Jumpy nodded.
All right. Where should we go next?
I am going to save this here, guys, because I am going to have to head off. There we go. Thank you all for joining me. I'm having a lot of fun with this game, and I am really intrigued to see where it goes. I'm just turning it off now. But yeah, I am intrigued to see what happens and who we're going to end up making it out with, if we make it out. But yeah, I've got to go now because I've got to have my tea, and then I'm actually playing some Blood on the Clock Tower later. Fun times. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. This has been a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed too. And yeah, thank you for stopping by, and hopefully it won't be as long between this stream and the next one. But we shall see. Life gets in the way, so. But yes, thank you very much, and goodbye.